as unfolding tomorrow. And as you speak, this picture that's in the corner of the screen, we might go full screen now. This is live pictures of a little pick facility, we call it in the media. It's the PM and Chalmers
and the
at
dog.
the lodge and that dog. And, it's just
Poor
to pretend that they're friends and they're looking to save the nation. What do you reckon?
Isn't that beautiful? There's so much bonhomie, to use the French term, because we're so interested in aligning ourselves to France at the moment, aren't we? That looks really wonderful. Gosh, they look chummy, don't they?
So we'll have a bit of a listen to this banter.
Said that today at the press club. I watched some of her Q&A. Yeah. And she was like, this is just fantastic from my perspective.
Yeah. I think people understand that we can't solve every challenge in our economy in 3 days, but the best way to make progress is to try and make progress together. And so I think people are approaching this opportunity in that light, which is a really good thing, really heartening thing.
That would be great. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Is Albo wearing his slippers there, Gemma?
I don't know if I've seen a less convincing, less authentic setup in a really long time. That's so contrived. It's obviously contrived and it's designed to be. Yeah. But wheeling out the poor dog, I mean, poor Toto just gets, and you know me.
Toto, I knew there was a name for this.
You know how I feel about dogs.
Yes.
Look, the reality of it, you can dress up, you can put a lipstick on that swine any which way you like. It doesn't hide the seriousness of the challenges ahead of the Australian economy. It doesn't relieve either of them of their responsibilities. To me, it's kind of offensive because they're making light of something. On the one hand, you've got, the union movement going, let's work for 4 days a week for the same amount of pay.
Ridiculous.
And then Amanda Rishworth today is on air talking to Andrew Clennell saying things like, oh, no, it's not about actually having to work harder. Have any of these people ever been in the real economy at any point? I don't think they have. And the thing that they seem to have forgotten is, sure, you had a landslide victory at the last election. No one else to blame when if it all turns, I'm going to use my ladylike language. You get where I'm going.
Yeah, put that Collingwood back in your mouth. Now, I tell you what, I thought Janet Albrechtsen summed it up brilliantly in the Weekend Australian, Christy, where she said this argument from the unions that if you give people a 4-day work, they'll do more work in 4 days than you get in 5. So she says, well, why not make it a 3-day week? You'll get even more work. Well,
it's incredible. And I want to make the point and tell everybody that the latest ABS figures from last year, only 13% of Australians are trade union members.
Yeah, that's it.
The unions employ just over 1.5 million Australians. Now, compare that to small businesses employing close to 5 million and around 40% of the private sector workforce. So why the government has orchestrated a roundtable, it's almost like, hey, unions, come and make your ambit claims. Yeah. And as you know, I worked in industrial relations for Qantas and many other companies, and that's what unions do. They make ambit claims. Yeah. And I actually think some of these ambit claims are going to go through.
They will, yeah. Grossly outnumbered, as you say, proportionately
it's incredible.
The effect they have.